"You made it," Quan said. The man's only age giveaway was the wrinkles of consternation across his forehead, as if he had spent years trying to figure out a particular mathematical formula. He waved his hand for Jake to take a seat across from him. Jake smiled and then picked up the plastic chair and moved it alongside the Taiwanese man before taking a seat. Someone at the agency had at least taught this man how to position himself at a table with a superior view. But the guy looked like a frightened rabbit, his eyes shifting side to side, and his head indiscreetly swiveling about like a bobblehead on the dash of a 4x4 on rocky terrain. "What do you have for me?" Jake asked. His eyes concentrated for only a second on Quan before wandering to his surroundings. Quan said something in Chinese, but Jake didn't understand him. After a mission in China years ago, Jake had spent over a year with Chang Su, a beautiful Chinese woman. But she had only taught him a few words in that time. He thought of Su often, and especially since his arrival in Taiwan that morning. For some reason, mostly Jake's fault, the two of them could not make things work. Su had eventually moved to Singapore with the new identity Jake's friends had made for her. It had been a year since they had talked, though. "Speak English," Jake demanded. "I'm sorry, I was talking to myself," Quan explained with great deference, his hands in a praying motion. But Jake could see something in those hands. When the man's left hand came down to his side and lingered just a few inches from Jake's right leg, Jake glanced around like a normal tourist while his hand went down and accepted something small. Based on how it felt, Jake guessed it was a high-capacity jump drive. He put his right hand in his pocket, dropped the drive, and pulled out a $200 Taiwan note. On the front of the bill was a picture of the late president of Taiwan, Chiang Kai-shek. "He was a great leader," Jake said. "He was our George Washington," Quan said wistfully. Jake glanced about, a little concerned that he had lost track of his tail. "What will I find on the drive?" "Everything you need." "How do you know what I need?" "The whole world knows about Remington," Quan said. "Your president bowed down like a little bitch to the communist Chinese leader. He took no responsibility, hoping to save face while throwing his own CIA under the bus." "You seem to know a lot about America," Jake said. "I took my undergraduate degree from Stanford," Quan explained. "Is that where the agency recruited you?" The man said yes without saying a word. His forehead simply scrunched up like a Shar-Pei's skin. "Does it say where he is?" Jake wanted to know. Quan got up to leave. "Just read the file. I encrypted the file with our current calendar animal." The Taiwanese man nervously wandered into the sea of shoppers. Before Jake got up, he took the jump drive from his jacket pocket and put it into his front jeans pocket. He was about to rise up from the chair when he heard screams.